Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Wahabrakah Kudash, which Yahweh is the Heavenly Father's true name. Yahweh Shazam, the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, that's his true name. And Rakah Kudash is the Holy Spirit. I'm also going to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well in the scriptures. And salutations to all the brothers out there pushing this word in all truth and all sincerity. It's going to be another installment of Random Thoughts. And today, I believe the title is going to be amongst the godly man continuously. And that's in the book of Sirach. I think it's in the earlier chapters. And it states that you need to be amongst, godly men continuously. And, this is something that I was talking about with the brother Kapatazad, the elder brother out here in GMS Chicago. And I was dropping him off after our camp meeting that we had. And we were just talking about how beautiful it is, to be amongst the brothers, because, you're constantly in the spirit, you could be, with brothers, and you'll be with them, for several hours, just going over scriptures, going over breakdowns, getting into prophecies, going over, conduct, things under that nature, And, we gotta, be amongst each other continuously, because, we put that fire, on each other, to keep going, boost your spirit up. Because, we're all going through, afflictions and, infirmities, trials and tribulations. And when you're around the brothers, it picks up your spirit. Because this place can get you down at times. You get a, spiritual low. You feel like, throwing in the towel, so to speak. You just want to give up sometimes, give up the ghost. But once you're amongst the brothers, it boosts your spirit up, gives you, that strength, that fire. And things don't seem so bad, That's why you got to be amongst, the brothers. And it tells us in the scriptures that those that fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, spake to one another often. I believe that's Malachi 3:16. The prophets were always amongst each other. That's just something that that we do, okay? If you're a man of the Lord, you're gonna want to be around men of the Lord. You don't want to be around these people in the world for too long. We have families. We got brothers, blood relatives and all that stuff that we do see from time to time. But you only can be around those people for so long, because they're in the world. They're worried about prospering in this kingdom. They're worried about the cares of this life, the vanities of this life. Okay? See, we're looking for a new kingdom, a new heaven and a new earth, as the scriptures talk about. We're looking for something better than this place. And these people can't grasp that. And the only people who can understand what you're talking about is those that are in the truth, the men of the Lord. All right, the men of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay? That's why you got to be amongst the prophets, your brethren. Those that are doing the work of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay? And it's much needed. Because what did the scripture say in the Ecclesiastes, that 2 is better than 1? 2 is better than 1. Because if one falls, the other picketh up his friend, that falleth. And it says, I believe that, when there's 3 together, that, it's like a cord that a strong cord, man, that it can't be easily broken. And if you know anything about, tying knots and all that stuff, it's very hard to break a rope that's woven together, when it's 3 pieces, man. Okay? It's very hard to break that apart. So it's beautiful being amongst the brothers, man. And that's why it tells us in the I think it's the book of Hebrews, where it says, don't forsake the assemblings of yourselves. That's why it's very important, Akim, you know, to go to you know, class sessions. All right, if it's in your camp, I'm not sure, you know, every you know, camp's you know, situation, you know, you know, because obviously I'm not there. But if you know, have, you know, camp meetings, you know, you do sit downs together, whatever it may be. I don't know. It's very important that you meet up with one another, man. Okay, often too. All right. Hey, because right now, you know, we're in the time where we have that luxury to see one another. Because very soon it's going to get to a certain time period where that martial law is going to be implemented. You know, we're going to be in the Jacob's trouble, where you're not going to be able to see that brother that was in your camp. Okay? That brother might live across town, or might live, you know, maybe the next city, you know, in your local area. And when martial law is implemented, you're not going to be able to go into those areas. And you're not going to be, excuse me, you're not going to be able to see them. Okay? That's why it's very important to you know, take advantage of this time right now in seeing your brother. Right? You know, congregating amongst one another. It's very important. Because this is not going to be readily available very soon. Okay? It's not going to be readily available. No, don't take it for granted. Don't take the brotherhood for granted. It's one of the greatest gifts that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai has given us. Okay, to be amongst great men. Be amongst those that you know, that are fighting for righteousness, man. That are fighting for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Okay? You know? So brothers, man, just, you know, we gotta be amongst each other. This is hey, this is a beautiful thing. What does it say in Psalms, I think 133, man? And I think the first chapter says, you know, how beautiful and pleasant is it for the brethren to dwell together in unity. Okay? So I mean, look at our people. They're not in unity. Alright? Because that's a curse amongst our people, as it says in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, that what does it say? Your eyes shall be evil towards your brethren. You know? You know, we're, as a nation, we're under these heavy curses. But through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, He's gathering the elect, this small remnant, and allowing them to be in unity, to be at peace with one another, to be what's the word I'm looking for? As the scriptures say, seeing eye to eye, man, having the same mind frame. You know, one mind, one accord. Okay? That's something that you can't experience with these people in this world. Okay? They're all covetous. You know, they're all prideful. You know, they're just, you know, brute beasts, man. They don't have any moral conduct. And that's why these people are envious of us. And they hate us, man, for the things that we do. Because we have love for one another. And that's how they know that we're the men of the Lord, that we're something, you know, special, man. I think that's in the book of John, that I'm roughly paraphrasing it, that they shall know you because of your love for one another. You know, I'm roughly paraphrasing stuff. You know, I'm driving, you know, but the Spirit just had me, you know, make this video, you know, because it was it's a very important video. You know, a lesson, something that we can't, you know, take for granted. You know, this was just, you know, a quick exhortation, you know, Akim, you know, just be amongst godly men. It's a beautiful thing that the Lord, you know, gave us this brotherhood. Okay? It's a very beautiful thing. You know, and You know, I hope this was, you know, an edifying lesson, you know, for those who are, you know, are listening. And with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shai Shai. Double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the brothers out there. Shalom.